Louisville41 with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe out there, and let you living their lives. Also, if you like some of my lives, some of my video content, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let's talk about it. All right. You can say it was a big day in the NBA and a big day in sports with the whole Damian Green opting out his contract with the Golden State Warriors and Bradley Beal over the weekend getting traded to the Phoenix Suns, and how everybody's upset at Kevin Durant for basically reaching out and trying to Bradley Beal to try to force the trade to happen, even though plenty of us don't feel like Kevin Durant should not have done that. Basically, it was a bad deal on our part, but I don't know if KD, knowing that he's in the final years of his career, trying to get that championship ring, or he's just trying to take another easy way out, where if he has to take a good defensive from NBA team, he's gonna have maybe some backup where he can easily get his shots off. Now, with the whole Damian Green situation, I made a video earlier today talking about how Clutch Sports and LeBron James is pulling the strings to try to get Damian Green with the Los Angeles Lakers off with another team because they want to break up the Golden State Warriors. And if I'm hearing right, the report says Damian Green wants to get the same type of pay that Steph Curry got. And I don't think the Warriors are going to be willing to do anything like that, because Damian Green, you're good. You're a decent defensive player, and you are a key factor with that Warrior team, but this is Steph Curry we're talking about here. Steph Curry deserves the type of pay he gets. He deserves to be the highest paid guy in the league right now. So thinking you're going to get that type of Steph Curry type of money from any team, but you know, it will be a team out there foolish enough to pay Damian Green that type of money because they know what type of player he definitely is. So we have not heard any type of report with Damian Lillard. Yeah, it's a possibility Jimmy Butler wants him in Miami. Having Damian Lillard with the Miami Heat put them up to the top. That's only time will tell. But if that does come to fruition, then you're going to have probably at least, 3 teams in the East who are going to probably be favorites to go to the NBA Finals this year. That's the Milwaukee Bucks, the Miami Heat, and the Boston Celtics. Like, I don't know what's going to happen with the Cleveland Cavaliers and that team, but if Miami is trying to make that push for Damian Lillard, more power to them, because in the NBA Finals against the Denver Nuggets, they could have used Dame Lillard to probably help them out, because I think the problem in that contest wasn't about the play of Miami, it's about the play of their offense. Miami did not have enough offense to keep up with Denver in that series. That's why Denver won in 5 games. And the series ended at 4-1. Now, if you ask me, if Dame is going to probably lead Miami Heat, he's probably going to lead the Portland Trail Blazers. and you got a whole lot of draft picks out there for him and enough money left over, and you got a guy like I say Monty Williams out there with the Detroit Pistons. I say go all in with Detroit, and if they don't want to go there, then hey, but the way things are looking right now, I don't see teams like Detroit, Orlando giving up their young assets, or maybe in Brooklyn giving up their young assets because right now they're trying to build the team. Because in the next 5 to 6 years, the guys we look at as superstars right now will probably be retired or past their prime in the league. Now, I want to talk about the whole Kyrie Irving situation real quick. Now, if the Lakers are trying to go after Chris Paul, I believe the Wizards will buy him out, and the Lakers will probably end up signing Chris Paul to a deal, knowing he can't play defense, and the offense is still there. The injury, that's a big risk you got to take when you're adding Chris Paul. But you are giving up on Dennis Schroeder, and you are basically saying Dennis Schroeder and D'Lo that we don't need your services no more. We got Chris Paul, and if they are trying to get Draymond Green, are they willing to make him the highest paid player on the Los Angeles Lakers? Now, the Draymond Green move, like with him trying to get the type of money that Steph Curry's trying to get, I'm surprised he got this $100 million first contract at first. Now that he won like 4 championships, and he feels like, oh, I'm one of the top superstars in the league. I don't see no type of team paying him Steph Curry type of money. Now you heard rumors about Kevin Durant trying to get Draymond Green to come to the Phoenix Suns. Like, why would you add a guy who basically calls you a bitch in your face, who basically forced you out of Golden State, and have him come play for your team? And plus, the only way you're going to get Draymond Green is them sign and trade. What, you willing to trade DeAndre Ayton to the Golden State Warriors for Draymond Green? If you trade DeAndre Ayton to the Golden State Warriors, then what you going to have? Love. Like, what type of role players is going to help you when you got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Draymond Green? Those 4 guys. And what type of you don't need a big man. What you gonna sign Dwight Howard to a deal? You gonna sign what big man gonna come there to play with y'all, knowing he ain't gonna get no touches? What, you gonna have Draymond Green playing center? See, this is why I don't understand. Yeah, Draymond Green gonna probably go in the Hall of Fame as a 4-time NBA champ. One-time defensive player of the year, who basically begged for that shit. So you're gonna have Draymond Green on your team, but if things don't go his way, what you gonna do? Is he gonna take an injury? He gonna bitch and complain and get thrown out the game? So Draymond Green is going to the Suns, Lakers, and probably back to Golden State. He gonna understand, and he value himself that important guy for the teams. He gonna have to value himself as an important guy and stop trying to get himself thrown out the game when things don't go his way. Now, the whole Damian Lillard out of Portland situation. if I'm Portland, I'm not giving up Dame for like less. I'm not giving up Dame for a coke and a smile. I'm gonna make sure I sleep the motherfucking team if I want to give up Damian Lillard, because Damian Lillard still got some great value in this league as a scorer. He's not gonna give you nothing defensively. Of course, he's gonna go out there and put up points for you, the points that you really need for a team. Because if he goes to Miami, that's gonna be a real big help to Jimmy Butler. That's gonna put a little bit of pressure off of him. Because Jimmy Butler wouldn't have to face so much criticism if things gonna go down, don't go right. Having guys like Dame Lillard though, where he may have to be forced to play some defense and try to be primary scorer, like Kyle Lowry tried to be that for the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. But if you had a guy like Dame Lillard and those shots that Kyle Lowry was not making, Dame Lillard can probably make. Like with Dame Lillard on the Miami Heat, you're gonna probably have Miami Heat end up going to the playoffs, not having to worry about being the playing game. You're gonna have Miami probably going to the playoff as a 4 and 5 seed, where they can make it to the second round. And plus, nobody is not really talking about the Philadelphia 76ers. What if they really done with James Harden? What if James Harden end up going back to Houston? Because in Philadelphia make a trade with the Portland Trail Blazers for players, and you have Dame Lillard playing with Embiid. And that can be a great scoring punch too with Embiid and Dame Lillard. But the problem is, Embiid gonna be there in the playoffs. Embiid gonna end up being injured. Is there gonna be another second round knockout again with Dame Lillard and Joe Embiid? Then they up there talking about, what about Dame Lillard on the Boston Celtics? Okay, Dame Lillard go to the Boston Celtics. What is Boston giving up? And what is Portland going to ask for from Boston? But is the bed three going to be what? Dame Lillard, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum? What's that situation going to be like? So whatever Portland want to do with Dame Lillard, that's on them. Like I don't like till we start hearing reports on who's the favorite to get Dame Lillard. I think Dame is going to play by ear. Then you got the Zion Williamson situation. They don't know if they're going to trade him or not. I've been watching the other guys live, like Showtime Ticket and Showtime Ticket, True Raw, LB, and Player Choice live. The New Orleans Pelicans owner is hating to have to pay the luxury tax and hating they got to take money out their pocket to play certain players. So that whole situation, they may try to blow that up and start over again, because I think the reason they didn't blow up last year, because they did look good in the playoffs, but they thought if they had Zion the year before, they would have made a deeper playoff run. But now Zion in this whole situation right now, they willing to give up on Zion and give up on half the team and blow it up and start over again. So wherever Zion ends up going, they're gonna have to put some rules and stipulations with him, because you got these girls going on Twitter, going on social media, getting on him, talking about you did me wrong. What about me? What this and that? And Zion got himself in a bad situation, probably backed himself in a bad situation. True, Tyree Love. To it. I need to invite y'all to see how y'all feel about this whole situation. All right, there's a link if y'all want to come in and talk about the whole Dame Lillard situation, the Damon Green probably going somewhere else, and also what they're gonna do with Kyrie Irving, because I feel like he is going to re-sign with the Dallas Mavericks, and him and Luka's gonna play together, but they're gonna have to do something in the draft and probably put a decent defenders around those two guys. Because if you're gonna try to beat the Denver Nuggets next year in the West, you're going to have to put some some decent scoring, some decent defense in the whole situation right there. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I like to hear what y'all think about the whole situation with Damon Green. Does he think he deserves the type of money Steph Curry's getting right now? Because if the reports are right, Damon Green wants to get paid just like Steph Curry got paid. Meaning you want to be the top 5 highest players in the NBA. And to me, I ain't seen no team willing to give him that type of deal. Why am I going to pay a guy who's known for getting thrown out the game, who's been suspended a couple times, who don't basically give me anything offensively, and who basically if things don't go his way, he throws a hippie fit. Why would I want to pay a guy that type of money? Is he gonna come in and change my whole organization? Like, he's not the type of guy who's gonna come in the franchise and change the whole rules and culture. He still like Damon Green needs to understand what type of player he is. You play with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson almost your whole career. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are the 10 best shooters in the NBA. You have been living off Steph Curry and Klay Thompson success for the last since you've been in the league. And basically, if you leave Golden State, you go to another team, are you gonna have the same success that you had with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson? See, Damon Green's no fool. He knows, and he's trying to play the new GM and the new president of the league, trying to make them believe that you can't win without me. I'm right down to you, bro. The Warriors can probably win without you. Yeah, you can have Steph Curry and Klay Thompson talking about we need Draymond Green. Are they you can have a sit down, but is Steph Curry and Klay Thompson gonna have a sit down meeting with Draymond Green talking about how much we need you? Because as of right now, Klay Thompson, Clutch Sports, who is run by Rick Paul, and who's run by everybody knows run by Mr. LeBron James, is trying to squeeze money out the Golden State Warriors, make them pay so much money that they have to get rid of some of their agents. Are they trying to trying to make a force a trade where Damian Green is going to another team because it's going to be basically a sign and trade just to get Damian Green to another team. It's basically, unless Damian Green becomes a free agent and sign with a team like, I say, Portland, Houston, because what if he does sign a deal with the Lakers and he don't get the money, the type of money he asked for, right to deserve? Is he gonna be like, oh, LeBron? I just want to play with LeBron. I like my whole new situation. Let's do it. Let's do it that way. Because to me, if Rick Paul and LeBron are pulling the strings, which I think they are, and he gets less money than he think he's rightly forced to, I'd be fucking pissed. All I'm saying is this: Damian Green, think with your head. If a team offers you a good deal where you won't have to get less money, take that deal. Do not sign with a team that's going to pay you less money. Don't you sign with a guy to Taylor Brown. Okay, let me start over. Here's the situation. Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Steph Curry all on Damian Green. Why? I don't know. Damian Green is still a guy who can get set screens, who can make sure the shooters get the ball in the right places, and he does make defensive plays at a certain time in the game. He ain't gonna give you nothing offensively, but he is a high energy guy who knows his role on the team. Now, to me, in order to get Damian Green on the Phoenix Suns, you won't have to get rid of DeAndre Ayton. In order to get Damian Green on the Los Angeles Lakers, you're gonna have to pay him less. And they talking about if you want to get Damian Green back with the Golden State Warriors, he wants to get paid just like Steph Curry got paid. And to me, why am I paying you just like Steph Curry? Because Steph Curry is a game changer. Steph Curry can change the team. Damian Green, you can't do that. So if I'm team, am I willing to make the sacrifice to sign a man who getting up there later in his career the type of money Steph Curry making right now? But it will be interesting to see Damian Green sign with another team when you don't got Steph Curry and Klay Thompson to back you up. Because we have been saying for years that the system that he plays helps his career. If you ain't playing in that system no more, can you still be the Damian Green you've been for the last 2 years? Now, the whole Chris Paul situation. The Wizards are basically going to buy him out unless he commits, unless he plays for the Wizards for one year and retire. And you heard the report that he may end up going to the Lakers. Now, this is what you're going to get with the Los Angeles Lakers if Chris Paul go there. Chris Paul is going to probably end up playing like, I say 25, 30 minutes a game. He's going to probably end up averaging like 12 to 14 points a game. He ain't going to be playing no great defense. He is still a good passer. meaning he gonna set AD up with lobs and dunks. But the problem is he gonna be able to stay healthy for a whole year? And if they go to playoffs, is he gonna be healthy? Am I wrong about that? I guess not. Now, don't get me wrong. Like if the Lakers do sign Chris Paul to a deal, more power to him. If it's gonna be a 1 or 2 year deal, it's more power to him too. But I say I would keep Dennis Schroeder. I know everybody's down on D-Lo. Might well go ahead and keep him too because you got to build the team that's going for the next future around Anthony Davis. Because if Anthony Davis is your future of your organization, why don't you build a young team around him? Because you know LeBron gonna probably you know LeBron gonna be back this year because it's a whole lot of situations with him right now that he want to win another ring for he calls it a career, and he's looking to take the best way out, the best way to that fifth spring pass. So if I'm in a situation with LeBron and I want to win another ring, I would not add Chris Paul because I thought the team, even though the Lakers did not make it to the finals, and the move they did make got them to the Western Conference Finals, I say running back with that same team once again. And I don't know what how the more contract situation is, or Dennis Schroeder, or the other guys. Like if that team did do good enough to make to the Western Conference Finals, won't you try to run it back with that team and see what happens? Or if you want to add some pieces to it, then more power to you. But I'm just saying, do not add Chris Paul to this whole situation. It's not going to be a good situation. Let Chris Paul go ahead and sign with the Detroit Pistons and help those young guys out. Because I've been saying it for years. I think Chris Paul got the capability to be a good head coach. So let that. Hold on. For 12, bro. All right, y'all. I'm about to end this stream because if y'all know, I am a wrestling fan, and my show starts in like. But real soon. But as of right now, we'll be doing a whole lot of NBA videos because I'm trying to get more subscribers because I've been stuck on 359 for the longest. I gotta get to 1,000 for the NFL season. So while I'm doing live shows, I have more people up in here. Other than that, I appreciate Kyrie Love and Taylor Brown for showing up and showing me some love, and I will holler at y'all later. All right, peace.
music.